No.
Okay.
Not yet. Basically, none of you guys have had a long rest yet.
Dear.
Else I would not have had exhaustion.
Yeah, exactly. So at this point, you all look up, and I'll say at this point, Trilly, Topaz, and Secton, you three look up and you see the blue dragon before you, Azarine.
Yeah, remember when I was talking about Blue Dragon? This was hit. This is what I was talking about.
Was Azarine the one I did the check for?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
Mugbeard and Ursula. Yeah, hang on, 1 second. Let me do my numbers here. Let me see here.
Go to help her.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the numbers here, just making sure I got my things. Mugbeard, you land sort of close to Zelion, so you see Cobalt in front of you.
Yeah.
And, Ursula?
That leaves
You
me
look-
with Volcanus, doesn't it?
Yep.
God
you have
damn
Volcanus
it.
right before you.
Alright.
At this point, the three dragons all look you over, and you watch as Volcanus spreads his wings. Good. You're all here.
I have all the questions.
Remember when I went into my shard and talked to a dragon? This has happened.
Most of us are still asleep, right?
I don't know. Are you?
Well, I guess we're here.
Trip, wait. Trip pinches herself.
I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
You try to cast Mage Armor. Nothing happens.
Trilly would like to use her natural stealthiness to hide behind someone else outside.
At this point, Secton, as you look up at the dragon before you, he sort of smirks and just goes, "No magic here, wizard."
Oh, great. Wow, I was just getting real annoyed and sarcastic now. Wow, you're so powerful.
He slams his claw into the ground. Silence!
I blow my nose.
You actually watch as the other dragons just look up in disgust, and Azarine just sort of pouts a little bit, sort of stands firm. A lot of you do not know what situation you have got yourself into exactly, do you?
Nope.
Magnus,
Okay,
what did
why
you
not?
do?
Magnus.
What did I do? It's not my fault this time.
Let's just say it is actually because of my bond with this half-orc and Volcanus with the Furbolg that has made us come forward to do this.
Oh God, what?
Are we screwed?
Well, that depends. What do you know of the Dragon's Key?
Not a lot,
Um,
other than the fact that it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, to mention this as well, by the way, sorry, to Trip, Ursula, Topaz, and Secton, you have no clue what the hell the Dragon's Key is at all.
Oh, I thought I had to roll a history check. Okay.
I mean, you guys can still roll if you want to, but this was earlier on. If you guys want to do
I'm
that.
not gonna
No,
roll.
she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
I'll be alright.
Okay, I do remember being in the meeting and writing it down and hiding the secret information in my hat.
Okay. So, I take it you look for the information?
Yeah, I have it.
You lift up your hat. It's
Oh.
not there.
You're not in
What?
the material plane.
Yeah, you're in the dream plane, not the material plane.
Okay, so I guess we're all in our full art. And our full.
You guys are all
Naked.
just to let you know. Yeah, no, not that far. You guys in the dreamscape, you are all dressed in basically the attire that you went to bed in.
Oh, so
So
basically
if
I
you
have
specify, so if you specify, yeah, if you specified that you went to bed naked, then you're naked. If you never specified, I'll just assume you removed your armor or any heavy clothing, and you were just there in literally like normal attire as it was.
Oh, so I don't have
Okay,
anything
well-
other
okay,
than my
well, I'm
shoes.
gonna
At all then.
So
Okay,
guess
well-
who's naked?
Oh, God damn it!
No.
Lena.
Okay, can I say something, please?
Go for it, Lena.
Okay, you know the dark blue clothing that I did for Topaz?
Yeah, I can see it.
That's pretty much all I'm wearing right now is the navy blue clothing.
Yep, that's basically it, yeah. So, basically, all of you guys, if you had any sort of heavy armor, or any armor in particular, that is not on you.
Okay, I'll say I'm not wearing my hat or my clothes. Just probably a tank top and pants.
Okay.
And my pendants that I keep around my neck.
Yeah.
My
that's
pendant.
Yeah,
fine. So this,
yeah, I'm pretty much wearing my navy blue shorts and just a regular.
okay.
Anyway, I'm not going to say what I'm wearing. So, remind me, what is this dragon's key again, Azariah?
The dragon's key is the very essence of dragons themselves. I take it you know of the one cursed by this blade.
Wait, did you say blade?
Sword?
Yeah, it's a blade.
I don't ever recall Magnus being deaf.
No, I'm trying to think of where we. Oh crap! That the sword that he was using.
It's a very powerful. Yeah, from what I remember, it was a powerful sword, so strong that it could cut through mountains and cut through time and space.
It appears that you are smarter and well knowledgeable than you look. Well played, Bard.
Thank you.
Volcanus at this point smirks and goes, getting information's the easy part. Now tell me, what do you know?
Who sneezed?
That was me. Cool.
Okay, bless you.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, do you think we know where it is?
We're not... Cobalt, move forward. We're not asking if you know where it is. It's do you know what it is?
Well, other than a weapon of mass terror, a guy I used to work for would love.
Well, everybody would love that potential. But that sadly won't apply. You do know that the Dragon's Key is a mystical blade artifact born from our very scales.
Yeah.
I now do.
Wait. I remember. There were the shard. Let's see. We're named after the six. We're named after 6 kingdoms.
Yep.
And there was this queen who governed Azzy.
Wait. There were 6 king. Wait, we have half the shards.
Yes. Can you not interrupt me, please?
Sorry, I had a realization.
Okay. There was this queen who governed Azzy. Queen. I think it.
Say the name again, sorry?
Azamine. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Azamine.
Azamine. Yeah. She was the queen who governed. She was one of the rulers who. She was one of the 6 rulers, and she governed Azzy, and she. One named Denzel to find the Dragon's Key. The same.
Indeed. The warrior known as Denzel was basically the one who led the assault towards us. I'm pretty sure from the sounds of it you know of the one who was cursed with immortality.
Wait, are you talking about the champions, right?
Yes.
I remember what Bert had said back in Hope Key.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm happy. This worked.
Yeah. Mentioned that he was cursed.
The very scales we possess are to stay with our own beings themselves, for one reason alone. At this point, Volcanus comes forward and goes, "Simply put, the scales that we possess are able to call on the Chaos Dragon, and if that dragon becomes a form, then the one who wields the dragon's key gets control over that dragon."
So what? You want us to stop the guy, whoever finds the dragon's key?
Essentially, yes.
Because if the Chaos Dragon is reborn, you guys will be... Oh, I see what's going on here.
Does it really matter? I mean,
Fair enough, but the whole world can be torn asunder. Asunder's a good word.
And our very beings would disappear into the cosmos.
no one wants that to happen.
Mind if I ask, why us, though? Out of everyone here, out of everyone in the world, why us?
You see Cobalt move a little closer to you. Because the fact that you have not been torched by our shards. If you hadn't been tested, you would have thought they were a piece of jewelry. We had to test you properly. Since you began to figure out they were the true Dragon Shard's power, that was when we stepped in. Yeah, that's when I zapped you, half-orc. And that's why I took my attempt at you, half-elf. Each one of the dragons is said to possess an elemental power. If that power is combined together, there is no way we'll be able to stop Diablos.
Diablos?
I would like all of you to make a history check for me, please.
Oh dear.
Oh crap.
Let's see.
A history check?
History check, yes.
+8.
Another 14!
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
3.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Just remember, for Aeon and Topaz, you're both at disadvantage because of the exhaustion.
I think the first probability checks, yeah.
Yeah. That's the secret word of the day.
Ability check.
Alright, okay, so for those of you who got higher than a 10, or those who got lower than a 10, you have no idea who this is. This name is completely new. Between 11 to 15, those who got it know of the name Diablos. You know from old legends of a dragon that was said to be more powerful than even the demons of the 9 hells themselves. Said to possess the ability to wield magic and strength that was incomprehensible, even to that rivaling the gods themselves. Those that got higher than a 16, you know that Diablos was destroyed at one point by a warrior by the name of... Fucking hell, where's my notes gone?
Great suspense there, Brownie.
I'm sorry.
He has a book or something.
Yeah, Do you actually like what I got so far?
Not yet. And I just realized we're
All right.
Power Rangers.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, got it here. Okay.
Yeah, Red Ranger.
Diablos was slain by with the dragon's key, which was formed by the warrior Herrick. For the record, that is spelled Herak.
I think I did wrong.
Yep, Drip's got it right there. Herrick was able to combine a scale from the dragons of old, mainly the 4 dragon emperors and the 2 divine dragons. Combining the 6 together and being the only living being to do so was able to make the blade that would kill Diablos. I saw we had someone with a natural 20, I believe.
Yeah,
Could be me.
Ursula was natural
Ursula?
20, so she's the highest of all.
Okay, so Ursula, you actually know this from your father's alchemy lab.
I guess through a book.
Yes, through a book. One of the books you found when you were a child knows that, based on your history, you don't know the location of where this battle took place or where the dragon's key was formed, but you at least know that the name Jirai is involved.
Ooh.
I sort of just... My breath is stolen from me for a half a second, and I collapse to my knees. Wait a second. That... Diablos.
This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. This...
It's starting to make sense.
Hey, makes sense how?
They're just going, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
The Staff of Jirai that my father was studying. It's related to the Dragon's Key. I read about it somewhere in his books in his study.
This is more bad.
Oh. Shoot.
So wait, this...
Mhm.
We have a thing that, well, not only did we try to control a scorpion with, but could easily have more power than we... Okay, then.
I just look confused. Who's Diablos? Can someone explain?
Yes, please.
Big dragon. Bad. Very bad.
One that could possibly destroy all of Manu.
We need to find celestial dragons too.
The gods.
We need to find celestial dragons too, because celestial dragons scales can also help with us, and we need to find the other dragon, then we can forge another sword, and then...
Or we could just find the original.
That too.
That is impossible.
What do you mean?
When a dragon's key is used to seal Diablos, it is destroyed.
Yeah, look.
Involving the curse on the champions, as you called them. They were the ones who were foolish in us to try and use the scales that were left from the dragons before to try and make the blade anew themselves. But the magic was too much for them. That is what led to them being cursed.
But the fact that we survived your tests just means that, what, we can handle it?
If that makes it worded, yes.
Okay, this is out of character, but these things are like infinity stones! Essentially.
Yeah.
Should have aimed for the wing.
No, I'm gonna aim for its soft underbelly.
Nope. Anyway,
Anyhow,
so at this point, all three look at you and goes, "If you wish to continue onwards and continue this malark of yours, then it might be an idea to continue what you know.
No, I'll help on one condition.
They sort of lean in close. You are demanding a dragon for a condition?
Just one.
Volcanus just smirks.
It's not for you, the other two. It's for one who's sealing a shard around my neck.
Azarine just sort of looks at you like, go on.
That, if you do somehow become released, you will not go on a rampage and try to reclaim your old territory.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage, because you are technically bound to the stone. I can probably sense
I'll take a 19. Oh, I forgot I was on push to talk. But you probably understood what I was going to be saying.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the numbers to load up.
So basically, I got a 19 and a 13.
Okay, so the 19 works. The 19 is your working number.
And it'll prove it in a second once it rolls in. But there, it should have gone now.
That was lag.
There we go. Yep, a bit like that. Azarine just sort of looks at you and goes, I make no promises, but I can at least vouch that until this Malak is done, I suppose I should at least somewhat agree.
Good enough for now.
Cobalt at this point leans in towards you, Zelion, with obviously the rest of you all now turning in that direction. And what about you, half-elf?
Me?
Will you try to stop any of us if we are to escape and go on a rampage and reclaim territories like your half-orc friend has uttered?
I look Cold in the eye. Take a deep breath. And push my hand out towards Cobalt, just kind of attempting to give him a. I don't know how close he is to me. Like, is his face?
Right now, his mouth is literally about 5 feet away from you.
All right, just kind of reach out, a gentle pat on his. But I guess.
Snout is probably the best wording.
Gonna boop his snoot.
No.
Oh my god! New meme, Dragon Huskies. You boop. I can see that now on Hyperliquid's channel. You boop my snoot. Do I punish human?
How to Train Your Dragon 4 confirmed.
All right. Wait, doesn't that? Wait, hold up. Doesn't that?
No.
No, we're on 3.
No, we're on 3. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Brownie dying.
I continue, please.
Revive!
Anyway, may I continue?
Yes.
Please do.
Okay, give him a gentle pat on. And just smile at Cobalt. I think. You say you're good, and I'll trust your word on that if you truly mean it. Trust you not to go on a rampage. All I'll ask of you, Cobalt, is that you help protect the people. Should
I suppose it is something to consider. But you have my word that I will do my best.
nod. Thank you.
And Volcanus leans into you, Trip. And you.
You can see her take a deep breath. Well, If it's to the innocent, yes, I will try to stop you with all my life. But if your rampage is those to the undead and the dark forces, I will not stop you, because at that moment they are righteous flames to me.
I'm not normally the goody two-shoes type. But concerning that you were the one able to put me back, I guess I have no choice. Here's to a partnership for now, I guess.
Cobalt.
She just nods and smiles.
Sorry, I didn't think you were done. I thought you were done.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Go. Finish your thing.
No, that's it. She just smiles and nods to him like,
Oh.
it's like yes.
Oh, okay, good. Woo! Okay, sorry, I thought you were... Anyway, Cobalt, I have one thing to say to you.
And what would that be?
Thank you.
For what?
If I'm mistaken, didn't I wear both of you at the same time once?
You did?
Was it you who kept the influence of Asinine over there away out of my mind?
Cobalt just sort of nods slowly and goes, I figured until more dragons were around and you proved yourself worthy, there was no point in letting the influence get to you. We wanted to see where your heart truly lied before we could see where you were tempted.
And I thank you for that. I really and truly honestly do. You have my trust.
Trust. And with that, the other 3 dragons look over the rest of you who all didn't get the shards. First Azarine looks over at you, Secton.
Mm-hmm.
You, magic boy.
Yes, dragon thing.
Will you use your magic for the sake of the cause to defeat Diablos? Or are you just a lone one looking for his own retribution?
I don't have much to seek for retribution, so I'll tag along with the other guys, I suppose.
You suppose?
I cross my arms. Yes, I suppose.
You see Volcan. You don't see it now, but Volcanus just sort of smirks behind your back. Azarine then looks over at you, Topaz. And you.
Yes, sir.
Blessed by the goddess Saloon, if I believe.
You are correct.
Will you use your powers of the goddess to help all of these? Or are you willing to find a way to avenge the life that took your friend?
I am willing to do whatever it takes to assist.
A good answer.
Thank you.
You, tiny one, looks over at you, Trilly.
Yes.
Will you use your arrows to pierce the dark to fight back? Or will you always be the one in the shadows, watching and just finding the way to escape?
Haven't abandoned my friends yet, and I'm not going to.
Good answer. Mugbeard, you get Cobalt. You get Cobalt looking down at you. He sort of looks down at you and goes, "You, dwarf. You have the speed and dexterity to fight and move quickly through battle. Are your skills able to fight against the darkness, or only for thy own self-pleasure?"
Why not both?
An interesting answer. And Volcanus looks over at you, Ursula, just sort of leaning the nose in close. And you,
I avoid eye contact.
Look at me when I'm talking.
I hesitantly just turn my head back to him.
You, little human, knowing the truth on what your family have done, would you choose to fight your own family, even friends if it came, in order to bring back what you once dreamt?
The only family I have left are the friends I've made on this journey. My father means nothing to me now. If I have to fight him, then so be it.
The dragons all look at each other at this point. Then they all look down at all of you, each glancing at their respective people before them. One second. Oh, hang on. Okay. Ignore the evil cackle.
We didn't know it was an evil cackle.
I'm
you for letting
used to
us know.
DMs doing that. You can't scare me.
Oh yeah? Watch this. At this
Taras?
point... At this point... Shut up! Fuck you, dumb bucket!
Now you people know why I am staying on mute.
Alright. Serious note. The three dragons all look down at you. You actually watch as all three of their mouths begin to glow.
Oh, here we go again.
And at this point, something is different about them. Instead of a static charge from Azarine, a acidic smoke from Cobalt, and a black hot flame coming from Volcanus, this glow is different. And when they all open their mouths, this ball of light fires towards all 8 of you.
Oh dear.
Is anyone going to try dodge?
I, for one, welcome my death.
I mean,
I brace for impact.
I told Colbot I would trust him, so I'm assuming I'm gonna take it.
I'm good.
Basically, I'm already naked, so what's the worst that can happen?
Good with brace for impact.
TMI!
Alright, okay. I'll say each name and I need you to tell me if you're going to dodge or stay. Mugbeard.
I'm staying.
Zelion.
I'm staying.
Trilly.
Staying.
Magnus.
Dang.
Trip Shield.
Staying.
Ursula.
Staying.
Secton.
I'm annoyed. I'll stay.
Topaz.
Stay.
All 8 of you are staying.
We're not. Hey,
In
we're crazy. We're not stupid.
So I see. In that case, let's see. We all died because we didn't dodge. The light fires at you. It blinds you for a brief moment, but something about it seems warm. But not warm as in fire, not warm as in heat, but warm and then gentle.
Aw, they love it.
Amongst all of you, you feel this sense of warmth.
Kind of like a comforting warmth.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You feel this gentleness, it brims in all of you. You feel this sense of trust, of joy, a weird feeling that all of you have experienced a few times in your lives, some more than others, some less than others, maybe even some never at all. But you get this feeling that this is something different. As the light connects with you, it then vanishes, and all 3 dragons are gone. And without much hesitation, the floor gives way, and you all start falling. You feel
here
this.
we go
You feel this adrenaline as it blows against you. You then hear the noise as you approach this small white light at the bottom. Then prove to us our trust is not diswavered. Go, acquire the other shards, and send Diablos back to the 9 hells, where he belongs. And you all appear in this white light, and in almost a weird synchronicity, those in the beds all fall out at the same time and land on the floor, and those that were on the floor just jolt up.
Did anyone else? Anyone else see that?
Just kind of
How drunk were you? You even still have your mug in your hands.
Oh yeah, Magnus, you look and you notice the mug in your hand.
I swear to God, Mugbeard, I'm gonna get you.
It was a good evening.
I'm looking over at Chip. You saw that, right? Wait, is Chip even back?
Yeah, I'm here. She's
yeah.
like, it was a lot to take in, but I saw it.
Okay, good. I wasn't drunk. Mugbeard!
What?
Asshole.
Lena's dying.
Something tells me Mugbeard is a quote-unquote dead man.
Well,
Not yet.
All right, so
Give it a couple
I'll say
hours.
that all of you do commerce into one of the rooms. It doesn't matter which one. You all commerce together, and you all basically, I'd say for the sake of time, you do realize that you all had exactly the same dream.
Did we just make a pact with some dragons?
I think we did.
I kind of
Not the worst decision I've made.
Not the best one either.
It's pretty there.
I don't know why, but somehow I feel like I could trust them.
I mean, Cobalt did protect me from Azanine for the longest time, so he's got my trust. Still don't trust mine that much, but for now it'll work.
But isn't your dragon bound to you?
Yep. Same thing with Cobalt bound to Zelion. And Volcanus. Trip.
That is weird. Somehow I can trust them, yet I'm not bound to them yet. I can trust them.
That means we gotta find 3 more of these things.
Then,
I look over at Trilly, Ursula, Mugbeard.
Ursula's just leaning against the wall, trying to take this all in and listening to the conversation.
Ursula, are you alright? Please, talk to me.
In a rare moment, Chip decides to speak up. Wait. Look
Yes,
she
we're
looked at
waiting.
Ursula. She looked at Ursula. Didn't you have a book about the Diablos thing?
Yeah, it was in my father's lab.
Could there be more hints?
There could be. Might be worth checking. Once we meet up with the mayor, we can make a quick stop before we head out.
Agreed.
Right.
Okay.
So, Brownie, is
At
it still the
this-
middle of the night or is it the morning? Is it the morning?
At this point it is about 3 o'clock in the morning. But just as you've all commersed in things after you've had this talk, the 3 shards glow once again.
Oh, wait,
God, not
what?
again.
Not again.
And Instead, all of you get this weird light that just outlines you. You can look at your hands and see that they are glowing to the fingertips. You look at your feet and you see that even all the way to the tips of your toes, that they are glowing the same way. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You found the reroll charge.
Oh, we got lucky. So basically, we got really fucking lucky.
Yeah. Basically put, I'll be nice and say it. If one of you fled or tried to dodge, you would not have got it.
Wait, what? Elaborate, please. What's a reroll charge?
Okay, so remember when you guys have built your characters, you did the standard array, as in you chose one with a 15, one with a 14, 12, etc., etc.?
Yes.
Yeah.
The other mechanic that's used to determine your stats is a dice roll. You roll 4 dice, take away the lowest number, and you add the 3 numbers together, and you put that to a stat, if I remember.
Okay.
So essentially put... Oh, did I get that wrong?
I believe so.
Oh, yeah. Truly there, yeah. So Aeon's got it there. So you roll 4d6, you take away the lowest scoring dice, and then you do that 6 times. You then take those 6 numbers and you put them to your stats. You could essentially get an overpowered character. In fact, if you get really lucky, you can even get 18 on all your stats if you somehow get max.
20.
Nice.
Essentially, broken.
Yeah.
So
There's also point buy, which is another system.
yeah, at least not while we're doing it. So basically put, you get this sense of strength. So here's how this is going to work when we get this a chance. I will sit down with each of you, one at a time, because I need to be there as we do this. Each of you is going to, if you want to, do the reroll system. If you do this, you must take the results you get, even if it makes you weaker. But I will be nice. If you get a result, if your highest number right now is a skill and you get lower on that skill, then you can keep your highest at this point. So, for example, Magnus has strength that is really high. If he somehow rolls lower than what his strength is now, he can keep his strength at this point and not change the number. But the other stats can change if he wants to.
Okay.
So that type of thing. So essentially put, you guys have gained some dragon's blessings.
Hey.
And remember when I said you guys chose standard at the start? Welcome to my plan from the start.
Nice.
Worked into the story. So at this point, I'll say, concerning I actually have work at 4 in the morning, I should probably get some sleep shortly.
Yeah,
So what we're probably going to do...
Yeah, let's end this at 5.
Yeah. Let's do this. So let's at least get to the last bit of this. So it's still 3 a.m. Do you guys head back to bed?
I missed all of that, but yes, I'm in bed.
Yes, I'm going to head for bed as well. I'm going to head back to bed and get my sleep.
Okay.
Hey, the Baxies need their beauty rest too.
They do indeed. So I'll say at this point, you all managed to drift off to sleep, still with the images in your mind of what happened. And you all finish your long rests. So you all get your long rests now, so you can top those up now.
Whoa.
And
Yay, no
with
more
that-
exhaustion.
Yep. So if you've got an exhaustion point, you can remove 1. So for those who have 1 point, you're now cured.
Hey.
And at this point, I'll say the morning comes. And that, I think, is where we will pick up the next episode. So next episode, guys, is where you guys will go through your reward bit. That is a promise.
Nice.
So, how was that, ladies and gentlemen?
Good.
Hey.
Awesome.
Plot twist.
Yes, I got one over everyone! I win!
Oh, by the way, whenever we get done with this, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so, as you say, guys, if you guys want to, as I say, we'll do that reroll system. We're going to do it, we'll do it one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And what we'll do is, if everyone wants to do it one at a time privately, we can do, or if you want to do it, like, on here, roll 20, we can do it when we finish up, it's up to you. But we'll take that as we go there. But with that said, perceptions rolled low. It's time for us to go. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have had a good time. We've had a grand time. Has everyone else had a good time?
Yeah, pretty good time.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bulk.
So hopefully we'll see what happens. So, with the dragon's blessings amongst them, will they be able to finish their quest without any more problems? What is next for them? Where is the next shards? And what will happen involving Diablos? I guess we'll have to wait and see how things go down. But with that said, it's goodbye from your Dungeon Master, Brownie the JCG Gamers, and goodbye from our team. We have goodbye from Raven.
Bye.
Goodbye from Dell.
Bye, everybody.
Kotlol.
Sniffle, sniffle, still sick.
Aeon.
Alola.
Chopper.
Later.
Heidi.
Bye.
Lena.
Sayonara, peoples.
And Secton.
See ya.
And with that, this is Brownie of the JCG Gamers signing off on Let's Play Live Perception Check Dungeons and Dragons. Stay charged, everyone, and catch you all later. Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Bye. Bye, boy.